Good morning. Today is Tuesday, April 22nd. And for those of you that have been following this for about a week and a half, we're looking at AGN. All right, AGN. Phenomenal trade that we've had. As you recall, we went long right down in here at 121.63. Took some profits, right, at 126.80. Or 126.50, right in here, right? Locked in some, took a little off the table, and we've been trailing this market up. Okay? And yesterday the market surged big time, closing on the highs. And as you can see, a huge gap opening. Now that's not necessarily earnings, there's news on these on the stock, obviously, AGN. There's news of just unbelievable. So the market is up huge, 163.19 now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and move my stops up to below today's intraday low now. Today's intraday low is 161.50. I'm going to lock in to 161.30. 161.30 is where I'm going to be locking in profits on the remaining portion of my position. So 161.30 is 20 cents below today's intraday low, trading near the highs of the day. Just phenomenal mover. Now this is a type of trade that we all hope for, right? And it doesn't happen every time by any means, but occasionally you'll get a grand slam like this trade. And this is where you make so much of your money. I mean, you can hit your singles and doubles, and that's great for consistency. Big time, right? Managing the trade and working the trade. Now, the one lesson you should learn is that yes, you need to shoot for profit targets. That's important, but you always need to leave something on for the potential bigger runner, right? The big runner here. So, as you recall, we took some profits off the table here. And then after that point, you could have taken some profits on the retest of the high here, which I actually in this trade chose not to, but instead I trailed up the stops. As you recall, I moved the stop up to below this low, and then this low, and then yesterday as I was putting together the video, it was probably trading right up in here, and so I moved my stop up to below this low right in here, the intraday low here. And then on an intraday basis, just kind of watched it and kept the stop here in case of a reversal. Market closed higher, and then the big gap today. So we're going to take that stop and move it all the way up to below today's intraday low. To today's intraday low, because if the market reverses down through today's intraday low, I'll just want to take profits off the table. I mean, this is a big runner. You don't want to be a pig on this, right? You don't want to be too greedy, but you want to be methodical in your approach. I mean, trading's all about being systematic and methodical and following, and following the process to the T. And this is how I do it. So again, locking in profits below today's intraday low, and that's a great trade. I mean, yes, the overall market is strong. I mean, let's take a look at the E-mini S&Ps. We're up. We're actually up. Remember on yesterday's video, we were at about, the 61.8% retracement from the all-time high, right? The 1892 and a quarter down to this correction low, right? Right, so from this high down to this low, market came up to the 61.8. That was the big level I was telling you about yesterday. And then these two highs right in here are significant, right? I said if we're able to break not only through the 61.8, but up through these two highs, which are at 66.5, then we could go higher. Then we could probably try to retest those highs, right? These highs. And we have broken up now. We're up at 1870 and 3/4. We're almost 5 points up through these highs. We're clearly up through the 61.8. So once again, the market is bouncing up like we've seen other times. Look, we had this correction. Let's see. Right, if you recall, we had this correction down in here, straight up. Corrected down between the blue action zone, right up and retested, consolidated, went up, came down through it, and so far we're going straight up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th consecutive day with higher highs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? and we got higher lows on 4 of those. This is the 4th day, so pretty strong market. So again, AGN, not bad, 164.25 near the highs of the day. And again, our trailing stop is at 161.30. Have a profitable day. Hope you guys took advantage of this. Bye for now.